And we're back.
We're back.
Sorry about that, folks. But again,
Working out the kinks.
we've had a long hiatus, so getting back to getting normal. So, anyway, so anything exciting over the holidays?
Well, I didn't do much. I stuck around. I ate a lot of food. I mean, I think that's what most people do, but
It's bad.
I got into this thing called snacking. It's this new thing, I guess, new trend. But I'll eat meals at regular times, and then it's 10 o'clock, and I want to snack on something. So I love caramel popcorn is my new thing.
Yeah.
And really flavored popcorn is good, but also just dark chocolate with filling, different fillings. So yeah, that's kind of my new thing, and I hate that because my waist also knows that.
That is something like whenever you're coming over, my wife, Robin Brooks, is like, "Oh, do we have snacks?
Do we? Yeah,
Manny's coming. We got to make sure."
It's like
That's
the neighborhood.
How it is for me coming home every time, because I'll come home and that's how my mom is. She's like, "Okay, Josh is coming home," so she'll load my pantry up with snacks. And I'll get in that bad habit too. Like, I'll eat food, but then I will constantly throughout the day be eating a fruit snack, a granola bar, a powdered donut, or something.
Yes.
And I ended up, thankfully, I was pretty much working out and running just about every day. So I put on I'd say about 10 pounds.
Dadgum.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And ever since I've gotten back, I've lost about 3 of it. Yeah, but I feel good.
To be fair, I unwrap a tamale and I put on 10 pounds. I don't even eat the thing. I just unwrap it. So that's the hard part.
See, I hadn't gotten on a scale, which is probably a wise move.
Yeah.
Although
don't go to the doctor. People that go to checkups, quit going, and you'll be fine. They won't tell you how out of shape and terrible your health is. Just quit going.
I know I have to go to the doctor very soon.
Do you go annually?
I do. In this, I have to go twice this year because I didn't do good on my first one. So
you didn't do good. Like you didn't pass the test.
I passed, but there were some. I needed some tutoring in some areas.
Some tutoring,
question marks.
Comprehension skills were
yes, a little bit. So I had to stay after school and do a little extra.
For baseball, do y'all have to get? I'm pretty ignorant about that stuff. So do y'all get checked regularly for that stuff? Like you go to the doctor once a year, make sure that everything's working.
A physical.
Annual
Yeah, but that's really it.
That's about it. Hopefully. And, obviously if they're injured, then.
Typically, guys their age don't have to worry about cholesterol and stuff like that.
No. Yeah. Well, no, hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Age.
Maybe.
So, anyway, but, I've never been, which is really weird. But I went to Lukenbach, Texas, not with Whaley and Willie and the boys. But, anyway, that was a cool day.
Did you see the chickens out there?
I did. Yeah. Well, there was only one chicken.
There was a rooster.
There was a cat as well. But went out there, spent the day. It was awesome.
What did you eat? Did you have a favorite place that you ate?
I ate at a German restaurant. I don't remember where it was in Fredericksburg.
That narrows it down in Fredericksburg?
Yeah. I don't remember which one. It was excellent, though.
Have you been to Lukenbach or Fredericksburg, any of that?
I've been to Fredericksburg, but that was probably 5 years ago. Oh, wow. But German food, I'm interested.
It was good.
The schnitzel?
Yeah. I had a schnitzel and some sauerkraut.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Okay, yeah.
I love German food.
Yeah. So that was my big highlight. It was wonderful.
But I think that West, out there by Waco,
West,
Texas is the best.
Check.
They're good. They're baked goods. I think that's what kicked my sweet habit, was having their kolaches and their all kinds of things they had.
Now, see, okay, so my wife, who is Czech, gets very upset when I mention the word kolache, and I do not refer to the proper thing. So when you say kolache, what type of food can you describe the look of it?
With fruit filling.
Fruit in the middle.
Right. That's the traditional, right?
Right.
We turned them in to put a sausage in the middle.
Yes, and that is not a kolache.
Yeah.
And those are fighting words, evidently.
Well, the American way is to deep fry it and call it American, right? So like egg rolls. Like egg rolls I don't think are traditionally Chinese. But I love egg rolls.
Mm-hmm. They're not?
No. I don't. I'd put my name on that.
Okay.
We'll see if the fact checkers, if we get pulled off Facebook for that. But I do think that egg rolls are American made. Like they were an invention of Americans.
Probably like
Also deep fried
French fries. French fries were invented by what country?
Germans.
I think no.
Well, French.
I'm pretty sure it's Canada.
Is it Canadians?
I think so.
You see, I was misled.
Don't fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was one of my fun Canadian
more
facts.
of our fans. There we go.
So, I know it's crazy.
It is like Shea Stadium here, folks. I mean, seriously, we have people trying to sneak their way in, pandemic or not. They are in mass. They're trying to get in.
So then, what we call a kolache, what is it actually called?
That would be a pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket.
Okay.
The sausage variety.
My sister makes those for breakfast with like little tiny bagels, and she rolls it up in little sausages.
See, that would not be a kolache.
Okay.
Technically, kolache is round with fruit filled.
Okay, I did not know that. Fruit.
Yes.
It's like Kevin from The Office eating a pig in the blanket in a blanket.
So, well, we're back. We've been back for about a week, practice-wise. Excited to get the season started. Our first day of practice, it snowed. Quite a bit, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And that we missed the next day, snow, and then we're able to get back out. And then it was actually very pleasant. So excited to be back, ready to go. What's the feeling of the guys coming back?
You can just definitely tell with everything getting cut short last year that everyone is hungry. Everyone felt like that there was unfinished business that is on the table, and we know that we are trying to go out there and prove people wrong. And I think with all the new guys coming in, knowing their roles, everybody doing their part, and in my opinion, I think it's going to be, if we can just stay healthy, and I think we have the depth in order to do something great.
Well, I know we're all excited. We open up for the first time in a long time. I guess it hadn't been that long, 3-4 years. We opened up on the road in Tyler. I believe February 5th. Hopefully those games, I think, are going to be broadcast definitely on the radio with 12-time Lone Star Conference Broadcaster of the Year, Jeremy Bryant, behind the mic.
That's fantastic.
He just got married.
I saw he got
and so he has sort of been on hiatus from behind the mic, but I believe he is making a special return appearance.
Do you think the marriage has made his voice change?
I don't know. I know the other day, Jeremy Bryant, always a great dresser. Me, I'm not accused of that real often.
No.
So he walked into the clubhouse the other day, and the first thing I said was, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" So when I go, that's a bad look.
Yeah.
It was not good. He had a purple tie.
Nice.
With like a green shirt and brown like khaki pants. And me, again, not being
the Joker.
I'd have won an award, by the way, for best dress, and which I doubt any of y'all have. So when people ridicule my dress, I always point to that. The Fashionista Award, I believe it was like 2006.
It's terrifying.
I was the champion.
The Helen Keller Fashionista Award.
Anyway, again, like first thing, and like I say, it was awful. So that was after his nuptials. So maybe it has affected his
now he looks like a DC villain. Okay,
yes.
Great. So that's his new
yes. So, but anyway, games will be on, and then we're not back at home till February 12th, I believe, 4 p.m. versus Arkansas Fort Smith. Start making plans now. Be out there. It's Beanie Day. Again, social distancing stuff. Our stadium seats 6,000, so let's get a ton of people in there. And
we have some surprises that week too, don't we? We have some
surprises.
Surprises that we can't even hint at.
We'll start hinting in a couple of weeks. We'll tease them.
But I
believe you call that a teaser.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be metal or mental.
Yes. So, all right, I got a question, and I told Manny this the other day. I was going to bring it up on the show.
Controversial.
This is controversial.
Very controversial.
But that's what we do. We walk the line.
Mm-hmm.
We're habitual line steppers like Rick James. Are you a mouth breather or a nose breather? Or do you know?
It depends. Like,
okay.
Now if I'm sleeping, is this what we're talking about? Are we talking about in our sleep?
Well, I'm talking about
just in general.
Just in general, do you breathe more out of your nose or more out of your mouth?
I would say probably more out of my mouth.
You're a mouth breather.
Yes, as an athlete personally, because like going around running, I'm out of breath, so my mouth is usually.
Okay, that's what I say. Manny?
I breathe through my nose like a civilized human being.
Okay, now see, that sort of gets me to my point. So the other night,
You Neanderthals.
I was hungry. It was about 11:30.
Okay.
Went and got a snack.
Right.
Okay, so I'm sitting in bed eating my snack,
Taking a blanket.
and my wife yells at me. Is actually what I would say.
Because you were mouth breathing.
Okay, so because I was mouth breathing, and so I smacked inadvertently.
You do smack. Now, I will tell you that. 'cause
I know.
do-
I apologize, but here's the reason why. Okay, so then the next night, about 11:30, I go get a snack. I'm eating, and I'm not mouth breathing. Okay, so she's like, "Are you okay? Are you breathing over there? Are you gonna die?" And I was like, "I'm trying to breathe through my nose. That way you don't, I don't get reprimanded
Yes.
for smacking." And so that brought me to, she was like, "Well, you breathe out of your nose." I was like, "I don't breathe out of my nose ever. So therefore, when I'm eating, if I try to breathe out of my nose, I about die."
So you don't breathe out of your nose just in like casual conversation or as
No,
you're walking to the door?
No, I can't. It's always stopped up, like allergies and all that stuff. So I am being discriminated against due to my mouth breathing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a movement.
It's not a good look.
But anyway, as I've done my research over the past few days, there are a lot more nose breathers than mouth breathers.
I believe it.
Well, I mean, smacking though, because
Smacking is an annoying thing.
it is, and you do smack. And I've been on
That is so hurtful.
No, but I've been on several phone calls and conversations with you, and I'm trying to guess what he's eating. That could be like a game show in itself. Guess what Kevin's eating? Because I'm like, is he eating pork rinds or Fritos? What is he eating? But I understand. You're a man on the go. You got to eat when you can, and so I don't ever hate on you, but sometimes it'd be a good game show. It could
would be.
probably top 4 words.
Find out what Brooks is eating.
Yeah. What does it sound like?
Well, good. So ASU starts back to school next Monday. Mm-hmm. So ready and straight through.
Straight through.
Straight through. No spring break.
Yeah, I didn't even put spring break in my syllabi, so we're acting like it's not happening. So I guess
I've heard there's some schools doing one day. I heard one day.
Tech is, I think, doing one day.
What is the one day?
They just dip their feet in the ocean and they come right back. Yeah, I mean we've been doing the wintermester since early January, but that ends Friday. Grades get turned in, and then Monday we start, man. So it's.
I know. It's been weird. The longer break, I can just speak for baseball deal.
Yeah.
Not something we loved because, it was basically almost like a summer for our guys. We were gone that long.
Yeah.
And
over a month, right?
It was over 2 months.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
Generally it's about 5 weeks. And so this year I think it was 8 or 9. Something like that. So, again, getting everybody back going, getting the rust shaken off, etc., is always a challenge. But like I say, we're good, ready to go, and hopefully get off to a good start here. Sure. So, what exciting things we've got some exciting things coming up at the ballpark this year, Manny.
By the way, Jeremy Bryant has just logged in. And he said this show belongs on ESPN, the Ocho.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah. So that's good. We're getting some love from our favorite DC supervillain.
Well, he is. Again, a 15-time award-winning broadcaster.
But the only person in the category as well, which is kind of neat in itself, right? I mean, is it really winning an award if you're the only person in the category? But okay. Like I got the most handsome hobbit in West Texas. I'm the only guy in it, but
No
so, but yes, but yeah, I guess I shouldn't have said Jeremy Bryant's going to be there in the game. That's the rumor.
This puts a lot of pressure on him to make it happen.
Yes, especially if he's tuning in out there.
18-time winner, jerk, is what he replied with. So we're going live. We're live comments, and looks like our dial is going off the hook over there, but.
Our dial?
I don't know. The thing where people call in. People are calling in. We're getting calls.
Oh.
We need to do that. We should take listener calls.
Like how much you bench?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd be all for that.
Y'all remember that?
No.
Have you ever seen that?
What is that from?
It's Saturday Night Live.
How much
You bench? It's like it's Emilio Estevez, and so just they call in, how much you bench, and then they say, and then they make fun of them and call them like girly men because they don't bench as much as they should.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
So it's a classic. Go look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to.
So
We're getting flagged. You said girly man. Hang on.
oh, yeah.
Try not to get canceled today, folks.
So anyway, what are y'all most looking forward to in the upcoming semester?
Josh?
Man, just kind of.
Josh is a fresh graduate, by the way,
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
in December.
I mean,
Congratulations.
Honestly, yeah, I mean, honestly, I can just getting started back up at the spring season. Just having people back at the field. Just kind of making it feel like everything's kind of sort of coming back to normal, especially with all this COVID stuff going on, and just like people being able to come out and watch us play, and we can provide entertainment, and besides entertainment, hopefully a national championship for them. So it's just kind of a good sign that our society is gradually coming back to norm, and that's what's exciting for me. Just getting back in the season, just getting the ball rolling.
Yeah. No, for sure. On my end too, as faculty, I think being able to see my students again, and even if it is kind of a bit, I guess, not as maximized as it probably needs to be eventually, it's good to kind of come back and start to move in that direction. And I think with the vaccine and all these other things, I think we're seeing some progress, and so I'm hopeful. And at the end of the day, I'm excited to go watch some baseball and booking my hotel rooms and to go travel and see you guys, and really being able to see out Foster Field. I mean, with folks, and I know there are a lot of folks in the wings that are just kind of excited about stuff and emailing and texting. Is it all happening? And today it is, and so I'm excited about it. And I think you said something that was really cool. The team is hungry, and I think that's so true. Everybody coming back, and I mean, I know Coach probably agrees with that. I mean, okay, what happened in the spring was kind of bad, but I always say this, and I say this publicly: you guys didn't sit around feeling sorry for yourselves. You just put your head to the grindstone and said, "All right, let's just keep working." And I think that's going to show. I think that's going to show this spring. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited to be able to go out and play and compete and go to practice every day and all that. So I think we're all excited. Again, had a little glitches early in the show. I think we pulled it together though. Probably made this. I don't know about the ratings. I don't know if we'll get
10,000 viewers,
15 million, like we're accustomed to. But I think, like I say, it's good to be back in the studio. Good to be back getting things going for the spring. So it's that time.
It's that time. Guess what Coach Brooks
time to bust around.
No. We do have to do that one day.
What's that?
You just have to have a screen, and you'll be smacking into the microphone. We have to guess what snack you're feeding on.
Okay, that should be a new thing. I'll bring something, and I'll have it below the desk.
Just call it Brooks Smacks, and then we just
Is he breathing out
but
of
that's
his
not
nose
today.
or his mouth?
I'm gonna try to breathe out of my nose and not die.
I haven't practiced 4 words in 7 years since we've been.
Well,
on
you
the air
don't have
last.
to do it. We're gonna go
I know,
2 and 2 and just let
yeah.
Elvira.
But I want him to. I want him to do well. So, but
All right. So, and actually, I just noticed because I generally peek over there for some words. So we're gonna, since it's the beginning, we're gonna try to make it easy.
Okay.
Or I am. I don't know about Manny. Do you want your first 2 words to come from me, or to come from?
First 2 come from Manny. I've done this game twice, so you can.
he's kind of. I don't think. You need to go easy on him.
Okay. All right. I like it.
It's been a while though, so don't kill me.
Okay, 2 words from me first: lethargic and trash can.
Okay. I'm gonna go with microphone and jewel.
Jewel.
The singer or the
You can use it in any context that you wish. So your 4 words.
lethargic, trash can.
Microphone, and jewel.
Got it.
I was walking down the street, feeling very lethargic, and I passed this trash can where I noticed that there was a microphone on the inside. And I started singing a little LRB, and
Little River Band,
Little
yeah.
River Band, and I noticed that this old lady passed me, and she called me the Jewel of the South.
Whoa! So
it was very descriptive.
It was a very good narrative.
It was very long.
Extremely
it might have
long.
been
A little too long, maybe?
Yeah, it was more like a paragraph.
But it was creative.
I wanted to add some detail behind it.
I love the LRB drop.
Listen to some
That's
reminiscing.
plus a letter grade
Yeah.
right there.
Awesome.
A Jewel of the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a song?
I don't know. Is it?
Could be.
Should be. It's got to be
Sounds
some
like it.
country song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Did I tell you, I've written a country song.
Really?
Yes.
When?
Many years ago. It has not been recorded. I want Manny to record it for me.
Well, I'm doing my tribute to the Tiger King album next, so I've got to do that
If,
first.
if you walk away, I'll just love you from behind. And it's going to be a #1 country hit.
Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa! Look at the
You heard
time.
it here.
Anyway,
Look at the time.
Anyway, it's seriously, doesn't that fit the country genre?
I think it's just genre.
Isn't it genre?
Yeah, it's a syllable in there.
Genre.
So anyway, all right. Oh, we got to give him a grade.
Oh, so the run-on sentence was the negative, but the narrative was great. So I'd give him a B.
I was going to say B. I was going to give you a B.
Yeah.
The LRB though, drop in. I feel like maybe ups it to a plus.
An 87.
B
Made
plus.
solid 87.
Yeah. I don't know why that came through. I was running through my phone the other day. I was just listening to music while I was on my laptop, and then out of nowhere, reminiscing plays. On my
Nothing
phone.
better than Little River Band.
In your Ford Focus.
Yeah. No, my Prius.
And your Prius. That's what it is.
That's
Prius.
it.
That's right.
We were in a cocaine cover car.
That is a great movie.
Yes.
The other guys.
The other guys.
I'm a
Great movie.
peacock.
guys.
You got to let me fly, Cap.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
All right. Well, that's about all the time we have. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next Thursday, 11 a.m.
Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
I'm sorry, next
We don't know
Tuesday. What day is
It's
it?
every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
We're going to be back on Tuesday at 11 a.m., not Thursday. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Oh.
I think I cut it. Who knows? Maybe I didn't. Are we off there? Jeff!
Hit the slate button.